They'll be calling you a radical. And before I forget, thank you, Natural News. Incredible work. As they say it perfectly in Natural News' article, file this on, you can't make this up, but it's important where I shoot this, how I shoot, where I shoot all this. That's the mighty Ben Lomond Peak. Go Scots. Right there, the 2002 Olympic downhill, the most corrupt Olympics in world history. Oh, that's till Putin passed it. The one in Russia now, 2020, my vision's not so good. As we need people to really understand this. You want to talk to your Illuminati, your old world order, your power structures thereof, there be, hijacked by the UN, hijacked by the World Health Organization, the IEA, the international kill you monsters that hijack the UN, and the International Olympic Committee are the identical, exactly same people. It's like the NFL. Goodell makes $44 million, the richest organization in the world, and they have non-profit. For real, look it up. It's amazing. It is amazing how they've hijacked everything right. There's nobody with any integrity. None. Zero. Cheat the tax code any way they can. Cheat the system. So it's done in cash right here in Utah. Welch, right there. Went to that high school, the Scots. He understands. Now you think about this. Any athlete who's going to go over there and participate is insane. I want people to know when I'm in the bone marrow transplant at LDS, the #1 leukemia unit in the world, some of the marquee athletes of the world are in there, have been in there while I was in there. Got to know them pretty well. Guy who won Ironman died in there. Why? Well, let's see. They're running in Moab, Utah. Let's go to Moab, Utah. Let's move to Moab. Let's go to Park City, the most nuclear cancer capital of the world. Uranium tailings? Much more than that. Fire, there's a uranium fire underneath Moab that's been burning for 70 years. 350 open air tests in Nevada. Half-life, oh, downwinders, that's in the past. Well, let me tell you, you may have forgot, but plutonium did not forget. Half-life, 24,500 years. Go Scots. It's pretty amazing. So they're training there. They're swimming in San Francisco on the harbor. And I want to say this about the Super Bowl. Carnival Cruise had the guts to use a commercial, look it up, and they quoted John Kennedy's incredible, beautiful, you know, the same quote that I quote all the time, which you got to realize he had just come off reading all of Rachel Carson by the sea, her beautiful, incredible quotes. Is the ocean going to die? We're going to wipe out the ocean? No, we're going to attack life itself. For the Pacific Ocean, I defend her, she defends me. I'll be there the March 3rd at Diablo Canyon for my walk. First, New York City from the 27th, 28th of February to the 3rd of March. Got a lot of good things planned there, you know. So, the walk goes on. Sorry about that. Got a little bit of wind today. The walk goes on. The corruption of society as evolving into unseen chartered places, yeah, big time. Plutonium on Fukushima in the age of fission. Any athlete who does not go crazy about this. Now, remember we boycotted the 1980 Olympics, remember? Oh, for the invasion of Afghanistan? Really? I thought the United States invaded Afghanistan. Oh yeah. Black is white, red is green, yellow is blue, up is down, wrong is right. Christians are, I mean, it blows my mind. Really, you're going to fall for this? TEPCO is the official sponsor of the 2020 Olympics in Japan. Huh? If you don't think this is the greatest cover-up in human history, the Pacific genocide, the emperor has no clothes, you're a fool. The nuclear industry is the most evil, mass-murdering a cabal of human creeps in human history, bar none. The country and western version of Hamlet on BALCO. As I'm fighting there for my life, I see it in my face. Marquee athletes, world-class athletes. They're swimming in San Francisco. The cruise liners now, Carnival Cruise comes back to California. Why? Because they negotiated they could dump their waste in San Francisco Bay. they could dump their waste in the harbors at Huntington. For real, look it up. 55 years old to be a senior now in California. We're the new Florida, come ruin it. No fountain of youth no more. It's amazing. So they use this quote, Carnival Cruise. They don't finish the quote. Oh, the sea. He says the salt water inside the ocean is exactly identical to the amount of salt in our blood. As we come from the sea, Rachel Carson, John Kennedy, you and me, as he says it over and over, but they don't finish the quote. No, they cut it off because that's where you American sheep and your 10-second sound bites. They cut it off. He doesn't go into the rest. We're killing our very mother. Oh boy, on BALCO, the Pacific genocide is very real. Thank you from Scotland. Thank you. In the spirit, by the way, my children are direct descendants of William Wallace, all of them, for real. My grandchildren, that little guy you see me with, direct descendant of William Wallace. I'm not, but their mother was. And I want to say this to the nuclear cartel that murdered my father, that tried to make a sequel out of me. I'll make a deal with you. I know it is us few against you have many. I understand that. As David reached into his bag and he pulled out the stone and he slung the stone, and the stone struck the giant in the head, and the stone embedded in the giant's forehead, and the giant fell to the earth. Read the rest of the scriptures, what he did with the giant. That's what I want to do to all of them. Oh yeah, my bucket list, before I die, I will piss on Teller's grave. I will piss on Lawrence's grave. I will piss on Joseph McCarthy's freaking grave. They're pushed to the side. Oh, Franco's still alive. Oppenheimer's a communist. Really? Einstein's a communist. Anybody that was about peace was a communist. Freedom fries. We wrap ourselves up in the flag when there is no flag. It's like this now. There's no stars and stripes. It's the Union Jack. Oh boy. I'm BALCO, Old World Order. I will say this to you, Longshanks, Barry Antoinette, let them eat, Hillary Westinghouse Clinton, the GOP rats that you are, the no integrity black and yellow journalistic whores that are running this. Nuclear Broadcasting Company, Reuters, BBC, ABC, NBC. I will say this, yes, we're few and you're many. But we will not surrender. You surrender. I'll say it like Beethoven. He's walking through. There's the Austrian king and his royals, and Beethoven stands with a group, and everyone moves to the side. Not Beethoven, stands right in the middle of their path, makes them go around him. His friends are like, are you crazy? That's the royals. You don't step aside for them, they should step aside for me. You think that I'm not a YouTube vlogger or mystery. I'm really taking these guys on. Oh, you can't take the nuclear industry on, the cartel? Why can't I? Why can't I? For we are few and they are many. I will say that to the nuclear cartel, every one of you mass murdering, slut, black and yellow, cover up pieces of shit, and everybody who protect her, and everybody stand up. I'm giving you an order right now. You lower your flags, and you march back to your queen. And on your way back to your queen, you stop at every village, every state, every bone marrow transplant unit, every children's hospital, every autism family, everybody who's lost a loved one from cancer early, you mass murderer, every single village and town on your way. And you get down on your knees and you beg them for forgiveness. Then we might talk. Till then, Unite the clan. Stand tuned.